Okay, so I've been narrating most of my videos, and the reason I sound tired, that some people have pointed out, is because I'm in a closet, like, talking, so I usually kind of just whisper. When I'm out and about skateboarding, I yell a lot louder, yeah, I'm not tired. I'm just, I just filmed so much skating, and then I was like, do I really feel like getting in front of the camera and doing the thing? Anyways, weird start to a video where you've probably already smashed the dislike button, and I hope you haven't yet, because I have the script here in front of me, and this is basically to make sure that I don't get in any trouble by saying that skateboarding is not athletic. Now, there's a lot of reasons why I'm bringing this video up. One, I have been honestly working out a lot lately. I've been very athletic in a sense. I've been training like twice a day in terms of just trying to bulk up a bit, trying to get a little bit of tone, a little bit of detail, and I think it's just funny coming from a world of skateboarding where I've been skateboarding for years and years and years, and a lot of skateboarders are also like, well, I skate a lot, I do a lot of cardio, I feel fit, because usually you're skinny if you're outside all the time skating, but this video is kind of about how you don't need to be, and most of this video, I do want to show some skateboarding in the background, so I will be talking, maybe cutting back and forth, and yeah, dude, I don't know. It's been a while, so hi. It's good to see you face to face. We'll talk more about like everything else. Let's just go over the topic of this video, and then we'll talk about the things that other people have been asking about. First of all, I wanted to say I'm reading the notes now. I'm complimenting everyone in this video. I'm complimenting every skater, talking about how amazing it is to be a skateboarder, and what it takes is just beyond comprehension. But I guess the question that I was posing, and the reason I came up with this idea, is because are illustrators athletic? Are boxers athletic? Are roofers athletic? I feel like I sound like a crazy person, but with certain careers, you don't even think about it, right? You don't really care if you're athletic or not. You just need to get the job done. And I think the reason people want to connect athleticism with skateboarding is because, there is competitors, there's competition, and it requires physicality. And for no reason at all, I started wondering, well, is skateboarding actually a sport? This is an age-old question. So I actually looked up the definition, which a lot of people are kind of opposed to, but I feel like, why not? Just look it up. It's got the answer right there. And for these definitions, I just find the first definition on Google. And what it says for sport, it's an activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment. So if you compete in skateboarding, it is a sport. If you're not competing, it is not a sport. I mean, basically, that's what the definition is saying. So for me, skateboarding is mostly not a sport because I'm not really competing against anyone else. It's basically just myself. But then I felt like going a little bit further, which is where I start entering the danger zone. And please don't hit that dislike button just yet. I promise I have a good point with this video. You know what? I sound desperate. Hit the dislike button. I don't care. I care a lot. Please don't do it. So here's the definition of athletic: physically strong, fit, and active. So, this is where things get a little bizarre. Active, hell yeah. Skateboarding is insanely active. You're outside, you're doing your thing. But when it comes to being physically strong / fit, not necessarily. Those are two qualities that you don't have to be a tremendously successful, powerful skateboarder. And in a sense, they might not even be things that will contribute to you being a better skateboarder at all. There are obviously some very strong, fit skateboarders, but you don't need those qualities to be a good skateboarder at all. I'm sure a lot of people will argue these points, but you know what? Let's just look at the winners of the skateboarding Olympics, like, the biggest competition in the world, arguably the best skateboarders that exist on the planet. Let's look at them and see if we can get some context if they are all three of those things: active, fit, and strong. Keegan Palmer, he won the gold in the park. He's an 18-year-old kid. Honestly, from this picture, I guess you can't know for sure, but do you really think him being more fit and strong than the others is what helped with his win? Probably not, right? It has mostly to do with the technical skill that he has acquired from practicing skateboarding. If you take Yuto Horigami, potentially the best skateboarder in the world right now, does he have more strength than the other competitors in the competition? Of course not, no. And you might be thinking, well, they can be strong and just not look strong. And I think that's fair enough. But let's look at the ones who won the girls division. The gold medal is a 14-year-old kid. Silver, a 13-year-old kid. There's literally children winning, and there's a lot more of people who are not children, bigger, stronger individuals, but kids are winning, ones who cannot develop the kind of muscle that other sports like football you would need, right? A 13-year-old can't join a football team and lead the team to victory in this day and age yet, I think. So if it required you being fit and strong to be a good skateboarder, then of course the people who won would have been the ones who were stronger. But no matter how much you train your legs to be tougher or stronger, it's really not going to help you do like a switch flip back tail or learn how to like hold a manual or a grind longer. For me, that comes directly from just doing them more, practicing manuals longer. And at the end of the day, you know, my calves are like busting out the seams, being like, yeah, dude, all that training and now we're buff. Honestly, like nothing really changes. I just have gotten better at this thing that I've been practicing. Kind of like, I would say, like shooting a basketball. You know, you start making more baskets, but you're not really getting like physically stronger. So what's the point of this video? Well, these are what I have written down in the notes. It's to discourage that mindset early on, because skateboarding can be like decent cardio, but if you're running around a lot. But if you're just on your board cruising through a skate park, like a lot of people do nowadays, it's more about technical practice than building muscle. So this is actually for the individuals out there who want to get better at skateboarding. Don't think it's about building muscle. Don't think in your free time, if you're like at the gym working out a lot, that it's going to like super impact your skateboarding. Skateboarding is really about just the time allotted. It's actually, to me, really similar to like drawing. Like if you want to become a better artist in any way, you have to sit there and just put pen to paper. You know, the more you like go to the gym and train your wrist and fingers, etc., it's not going to help with drawing. It's fun to think that because you want to think like, because sometimes it's grueling to sit there and just go through the tedious process of figuring out how to do a trick, how to draw something good, but you just have to go through that grueling process, and unfortunately other things aren't really going to help. Obviously with skateboarding too, there is a little bit of luck involved. Some people do have like a natural ability to get good at skateboarding faster. A lot of times it's a mindset. You know, a more confident kid might be someone who learns skateboarding quicker because they just have the belief that they will learn quicker, and that can actually lead to someone learning quicker. If you take someone like Tony Hawk, arguably one of the greatest skateboarders of all time, do you think anyone thinks of him as like a very strong dude? I mean, I don't, but he also never even stretches. Like he literally was like, yeah, I've never stretched. He's just like this older guy who can do everything on a skateboard. So it really goes to show that like outside circumstances aren't going to help, you know, the best of the best be the best of the best. And this is what I have for closing off. I said, anyways, I had a good clickbait title, so I just ran with it. Wanted to talk about this a bit because, you know, I have been really on my fitness game, and hopefully maybe one day in the future I'll actually talk about it on this channel. Maybe a little bit like body reveal. Is that a thing? You know, maybe skate. That's so weird, but that is, I have been training to like try to just look good. It's mostly narcissism. I just want to like look good. You know, I don't really care about being stronger. It's skateboarding. I don't need to be stronger, but I feel like it's fun, you know, and there's a lot of just, I'm so into diet and eating the right things and et cetera, and I just feel like it's fun if the people who watch the videos can be motivated on more than one front. Like, I'm a good skateboarder, but sounds braggy saying, it's still weird for me to say that to this day, but you know, maybe I can also help you with diet and training, and I don't know, it's definitely unique to the individual. But I have written here, skating has always been this weird middle ground, which is why I think it's so loved today. It's just kind of its own thing, and it's really fun, and well, that's it. Okay. Wow, what a terrible ending. Why did I write that? So I do hope you enjoyed the skateboarding in this video. The little last bit of thing I wanted to say is, sorry if I sound tired, I'm trying to be a little quiet, but I have been kind of planning a lot, and I've been posting less because I've realized like posting a lot on my like Instagram, et cetera, et cetera. I hate Instagram, by the way. I just feel like it's a dying app. Twitter's kind of fun though, whatever, doesn't matter. And I've been kind of planning for the future of like Progress Daily channel because there's a lot coming down the pipeline that I have to mention in the future soon. Kind of some bad news that happened with, you know, our second channel. But I have this whole like strategy, like this year-long strategy plan for everything. And I basically just want to like, I want to live up to everyone's expectations. Like, I want to give next year, I don't want to get in my own head and be like super like about me, about my own content. Because obviously when you make content for other people, you make content for other people, right? I don't want to just be super self-indulged. So hopefully you'll be really excited about the things I'm making. I'm going to intentionally hype it up because I actually feel like I'm creating something in skating right now that hasn't really been around yet, and I think it'll be really fun to see kind of that transpire. And as for my personal channel, that probably will lean more towards art, I'll be honest, and Progress Daily will probably be more about skateboarding. So I'll have 2 channels, and one will be all the content that any of the skateboarders out there watching will be like very excited about. And then I think for the people, there's a lot of people out there who are excited about the art, which I didn't realize until I posted a story about it. And I had a lot of feedback that was like, bro, post more about like art, and talk about that world and what you're trying to do, etc. So that's probably going to be more my channel, which is funny that I'm like switching up the content right before I hit 1 million subscribers. But you know what? Like, I think if you want to have sustainability and be happy, you can't just like keep moving forward with something that's not making you excited. And I feel like the genuine best thing you can create is when you're excited to do the thing. So in the future, if you're ever wondering, what am I supposed to be doing? What can I do for hours and hours? What can I be the best at? It has to be the thing that you're most excited to do, the thing that you wake up excited to be like, yo, let's start doing that. And of course, that's the whole idea of Progress Daily in general. But I also, I'm trying to link everything with Progress Daily, fitness, Progress Daily. Like, it's like, I'm very excited, and stay tuned. That's it, I guess. Yeah, I'll see you. I guess I'm still going to be trying to make 3 videos a week. We'll see. Yeah, take care, Progress Daily, and keep killing it.